Hello guys, my name is Saloni. Welcome back to our channel. Nikki was live when she was cooking dinner, then someone asked her the question that how do you have communication and compromises in relationship? She told us about her and Artem, that she tells everything to Artem, like what she felt, where she got hurt, etc. She told their recent talks when Artem was on podcast, but because of some issues he wasn't able to finish the same, because of which Nikki somewhere felt bad, but then they sorted out by communicating with each other. And she said there may be some compromises in relationship, but sacrificing one's happiness is not good. From the Nikki's talks, it seems like they are just made for each other, that's why we all love this couple.
So someone said, how do you have good communication and compromise in a relationship? Well, that's actually, communication's so difficult in a relationship, isn't it? I mean, Artem and I got into it the other day with a lack of communication. That's mainly, I feel like majority of our disagreements it's because of communication, because one will feel like they're communicating and the other one does, and then you realize you're not communicating. But it's just always talking. Like, I tell Artem everything. Like, I'm just nonstop talking to him about things, and then I'm really honest with him about things that like bother me. Like for instance, our disagreement the other day was because, you know, I knew that when he was going to record our podcast for Wednesday that he was going to be going into rehearsals. So he said that I said not to be in the spot. I don't know. Anyways, he ended up outside. We could barely hear him. And I don't know if you heard the podcast, but we could only use like half of his interview because there was so many cars where he was driving. And then it made me feel like he didn't put in the effort or cared about my podcast. So anyways, literally we got into it yesterday about it because I was holding it in, and then I was like, you know what? I just need to be honest about my feelings, because he could tell I was being distant. And so I was. But that's what I think it's really important in relationships. Like when things bother you, like you have to be honest and tell him, and it just helps you guys to be stronger. You know, he apologized and he felt bad, and you know, we just had to like kind of talk it out, and for a little bit we argued it out, and then but yeah. And you know, compromise, like, look, compromise on things that like, don't sacrifice your happiness. That's like what I can tell you. I've learned that the hard way. You can compromise to where, you know, you both can have an amazing relationship, but if you're sacrificing your happiness, and you have to rethink your relationship. And I think one thing that's really hard for people to realize, you can love someone, it doesn't mean it's gonna work. Breakups don't always have to be because like you hate someone or something bad happened. Sometimes you're just not meant to be with that person at that time in your life, and that's okay. So just don't compromise your happiness, okay? Just whatever you do, because no matter how much you love someone, you know, once you sacrifice your happiness, you won't be happy. Okay, that was my thing.
Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel. Also check out these videos on screen.